let's have a break. Oh, God. Okay, so just had a 15-20 minutes of rest, and a sandwich, even though it was a bit early, but since I had just only a croissant and a coffee this morning, just kind of hungry, and I thought I'll take this opportunity and you know, eat something, a quick sandwich. So okay, now it's becoming hot now. It's already pretty hot. So if I could do another 300 miles today, which is doable because it's just only 11:25 now, which, you know, the day has just barely begun. I've done quite, 150 miles already, approximately. So if I can bring down another 150 and then have a break and then another 150 and then see if I can find a place to stay for tonight. There's no way I can just continue. It's just too much to ride this much. So yeah, anyway, let's go. stations on the motorway, but yeah. And also there's a cafe or something. It is so beautiful. Built on the slopes of these mountains. Wow, that's amazing. And we've got a fuel station here. Got an update as well on the bike. I've done about 100 miles on this last stretch without stopping, 95 miles I would say. And as soon as I left, the engine light disappeared, and for the last almost 100 miles there was no engine light. So if you can see, looks all good. I hope it's gonna stay like this, but even though I'm not very hopeful, but I'm sure it might just disappear. The bike is running well otherwise, so let's go and have a little stop here. What a beautiful town. Look at this. Look at those windows. Look how big, how simple and yes, elegant. That's the one with the yellowish paint outside. Windows, wooden windows. Okay, so I'm just gonna take off my jacket for a little while. Okay, so that's diesel. What a beautiful little town here. Let's go and pay for the fuel and then walk around, stretch myself a little bit. Okay, we've got a coffee shop here as well, and we've got a WC. Wow, that's great. So the bike is filled up again. So even though it runs for about 250 miles plus, I would say, on the motorway, but when it gets to like quarter of tank, at a quarter of a tank, it shows still about approximately 100 miles or 90 miles. So when it gets to quarter of a tank, then I prefer to fill it up so that don't have to worry about anything. So every time it goes below 100 miles left range, I'll look around, start looking around for a fuel station. So yeah, I've done 100 miles almost on this last stretch. When I last stopped at as soon as we crossed into Germany, and right now What a beautiful place is this. So let me show you where we are now. Oh wow! So we are in a small town called oops, where is that one? Called Mars, M-A-R-Z, Mars. And we are on Mars. Oh wow! Didn't realize that. So from this Mars, that's an interesting name. So the plan is to, if I can get 200 more miles down today, which is doable, and then I can, you know, get into a town like this and find a place to stay. When I start tomorrow morning, I would like to not ride more than 200 miles to Calais, because there's going to be another 100 something miles from Calais to London, so I have to bear that in mind as well. So that's another thing that I have to, you know, look to keep an eye on as well. So I'll just enjoy my coffee and then walk around. Maybe we're gonna go a little bit into the town, see what sort of, you know, place it is, and then come back and hit the motorway. So let's go through the town a little bit, and if there is a supermarket, probably I need to stock up some few bits. I don't know where I'm gonna be spending the night, so I need to have literally I've got nothing. I've got some water, but it's too hot, so I can see a supermarket down there, Netto, something like this, but let's go this way first, have a little trip around the town, and then we'll come back. Okay. Warning lights, so engine light is not on. That's great, thank God. Okay, so I'm going to, let's have a little go around this town, because I kind of really like these kind of small places. So there's a tractor coming from the left very slowly. I just picked up some apples. I know these are the ones that so look at that building, that looks so cool. Beautiful little village. I mean, when you're on the motorway, you don't really see this, you know, it's only that you have to go through countryside. The problem then is there's a lot of time and lot of fuel that you spend, because your like 5 hours journey literally becomes 8-9 hour journey, and you just go through little towns, and the speed is not more than every time, like you have to come down to 30 and then 40 and 50. So there are towns after towns after towns. So yeah, I mean, if you really want to enjoy the culture, the local culture, that's what it is. So just give you a little I wish I could have come here and enjoy a coffee, because I just had a coffee now, so of course I wouldn't be going for another coffee after coffee. That looks like a very nice church, and then I'm sure there are some hotels you can stay here at night. That looks like a bank. So literally there's just only one guy sitting waiting for a bus, and there's some few restaurants here. Wow. And of course our bad boy, his poor him has given me a little bit of concern, but it's running very well now, so it has helped itself to disappear that warning light, so which is great. So there's another shop here, of course, that looks like closed. Very nice streets. I mean, it's so quiet here, you can hardly anybody comes through here. Very nice. So that building built in 1965, that with a little dome. So let's go and find out what kind of place is that. What a beautiful village. That looks like a church. That looks like a church, another church, the one down there. So huge church. I really like the way they built that dome on the top. 1665 it says. Wonder if this is when it was built. That I came this way. Oh, we came from here. Look at under the shade, not in the sun. Under the shade. The problem is every time you stop, I wouldn't use the word waste, but it requires a lot of time to get back to onto the road again. So that's okay. I only have to do about 220 or 30 miles for the rest of the day today. I'll be happy if I could find a place so that I can continue the journey tomorrow. The supermarket, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, hi, you're right. I just want to try one of those, and is this sweet?
Sweet nuts.
Nuts?
Yes,
Nuts. Oh, okay, okay, nuts. Okay. Can I get one of those?
To here, eat or
I'll-
to go.
I think I'll just eat here. Yeah, yeah, that would be great. I'll just go for it.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
thank
one.
you. Yeah. All right.
So, do you want to drink coffee? Yes.
Just an espresso, I would say. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And this is the town. That's the town. That's the one, the church that we've just been to. It's a beautiful town, beautiful village. And what a beautiful cafe here. Okay. I know it's not good. I just had a coffee. I walked into this supermarket, and as when I walked in, it's such an amazing looking cafe right at the entrance, and there's so much nice stuff. So I thought I'll just give it a try. On the motorway, can you imagine that for an espresso coffee and a piece of cake with nuts and another something with nuts, is huge size, cost me just only €5 something. I mean, on a motorway, that would have cost me easily €10 plus, at least €10, if not more. That's amazing. So I always, would suggest anyone, if you're traveling around, take an exit, go to, get into some smaller towns, and then find some local shops. And a few stations is full of people. Here you can see I'm the only one sitting here. Let me enjoy now this thing. Okay, so it was a longer than I expected, the break, but I had to spend some time here. I think I'm glad I did that. I'm sure for the next 100 miles I'm not gonna stop, so I have to just go another 100 miles down, and then we'll have another little break. Okay, let's go. Goodbye this little village called Mars.